Hey, I was watching I seen when this happened, you know, because Cam Newton, I had did a video on Cam Newton, and I didn't believe Cam Newton was really hating on Jalen Hurts. I as the caliber quarterback Cam Newton was, what he did in college, how he ended up going to Florida, and then he had to go back down to Blinn College, then he went back up to Auburn, he ended up winning the Heisman. The kind of career Cam Newton had, if you're going to listen to anybody, you should listen to Cam Newton, because you see a lot of people on TV that never played the sport to a high level, never ever played the sport, that commentates on it. So when you have somebody that's talking about it, that played the sport at such a high level like a Cam Newton, we should be able to take what he said and take it and listen to it, and don't take it as hate, you know what I'm saying? But he did a video, you know, I guess Gillie the Kid had something to say about, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Gillie the Kid is a big Jalen Hurts fan. He's a Philadelphia Eagle to the heart. He rep Philadelphia all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what Philly gonna do. Wallow too, but to a certain level, Gillie gonna rep it more than anybody I done seen. So you say anything about Jalen Hurts, Gillie the Kid gonna have something to say. But it's like Cam Newton had enough of guys not just taking his critique, like they keep saying, they making it in a way like he's hating. In the same way they do, instead of just talking about what Cam Newton said, they have to go back to his career and talk about him not jumping on the ball in the Super Bowl. And I feel Cam Newton on that, you know what I'm saying? Do I feel like Cam Newton is a little jealous? I feel like Cam Newton is a little jealous of the success Jalen Hurts had, because Cam Newton had to carry more of a load. So it's kind of how old basketball players look at young basketball players, like all the money they getting, and it's a slight jealous. It ain't that they hate the player, but it's a slight jealousy of a player, because they benefit on the work they put in. So they're going to feel a certain way about it, which I can understand. You know what I'm saying? But Cam Newton say he had to go into Pedicam on his show. And he said he's tired of these guys talking about him. They just don't critique what he said. They go start critiquing what he did. So he said, let me be Pedicam and let me critique these guys. So he critiqued Gillie the Kid.
Another person that will unlock Pedicam is Gillie the Kid. Gillie, you posted me on your social story. And Peggy, I got a question to ask. Can you name me one Gillie the Kid album? Can you quote any of his music? Damn. But we know Gillie the Kid, not as a rap artist or a hip hop artist. We know him as a podcaster. We're in the same spaces. So your unpopular pick or your popular pick or the content that you create, Gillie, is the same thing that I do as content creators. So step aside, sir. Next.
Hey, he was taking them shots. He did it to Ryan Clark too, but he went at Gillie the Kid. He started talking about Gillie the Kid career, what he didn't sell, what he named his albums. Do you know any Gillie the Kid album? Which when I started thinking, I don't know the Gillie the Kid album. I know Gillie the Kid as a good rapper. He was down with Lil Wayne that time. They say he had a lot to do with helping Lil Wayne, but I know Gillie the Kid more from his $1 Million Worth of Game. Even before he started doing the podcast, I used to watch his lives when he was on there talking about different things, you know what I'm saying, on his $1 Million podcast. But Cam said he had to go into Pedicam, so he started taking shots. And I don't think he's wrong, but if you know Gillie the Kid not gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come back with his response.
Hey, good day, Cam Newton. I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl. So you want to get all in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. Nigga, you had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to fuck with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. What you do? You won MVP, won a Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl MVP. And you hating on him. Cause he did what you couldn't do, nigga. Win a Super Bowl. And he been to 2 of them. So when you hating on him, nigga, just know you wasn't better than him, nigga. You talk about, can you name one of my albums, nigga? You ain't got to be able to name one of my albums, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. You in my space. You ain't bigger than me in this space, nigga. You a low-ass boy in this space, nigga. You low-ass boy. I could come sign you, nigga. You low-ass boy. What you talking about? You, that nigga don't ever hate on Jalen Hurts, nigga. I know it hurts your fucking feelings that you wasn't Jalen, nigga. You non-Super Bowl having ass nigga. And let's be for real. Let's be for real. You out at clout chasing, man. You interviewed a nigga on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of... Come on, man. You a Pro Bowler, man. You made millions of dollars, man. That's the type of content you chasing, man. Get your goofy ass out of here, Cam. Super goofy ass nigga. Tight jeans, jersey with a bow tie wearing ass nigga. Fuck you thought. You called the right one out, you super goofy ass nigga. Right.
So Gillie the Kid came back with his response. You know what I'm saying? He started getting on him, talking about this dude got a jersey on with a bow tie, talking about his jeans, talking about he didn't win the game, which you can't get mad at Gillie the Kid either because he stated facts. Regardless on what's going on, both of these guys are successful. So, I mean, you're not going to let nobody just go at you. Like Cam ain't going to let nobody go at him. And Gillie the Kid, he's going to always come back. That's just Gillie the Kid. Gillie the Kid he high side, he jokes. And, you know, he's going to take his shots back. And that's what he did. So, and I watched it and I felt like it was entertaining. And I feel where Cam Newton is coming from too with, y'all, let critique his take. Don't critique his career. And that's what it seems like it happens a lot with Cam Newton. If he says something, people will go to what he didn't do. And that's what he's talking about. Like, don't critique what I didn't do because I'm going to start talking about what you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Which is fair game. Like, if you want to get out here and you want to talk things about people, you want to talk about a person's career, you want to talk about this guy, what he didn't do. So when he turned the mirror on yourself and make you look in the mirror and talk about what you didn't do, it's only fair. Like, he killed Dan Orlovsky. He said he ain't going to talk about him. He brought up like Ryan Clark. He started talking about how he was he made the second team in the SEC. Cam made the first. You know Cam made the first. He talking about he went undrafted. You can't even talk about that because Cam went #1 overall pick to the Carolina Panthers. Cam got an MVP. Cam been to a Super Bowl. I think Ryan Clark got a Super Bowl though with Pittsburgh. But I look at it as it's fair. You want to get on here and talk about people that's the internet? I mean, if you can give it, you got to be able to take it. So I kind of like how I'm liking this new wave of how the athlete and stuff is like that is going back at the people. You just ain't sitting on her critiquing them. They got something to say too. Kevin Durant does it a lot. LeBron James started doing it when he started blasting Stephen A. Smith. Cam Newton say he's not sitting back and letting dudes keep talking about him. He finna switch into the petty cam. And I'm kind of digging that. And I'm liking to see a lot of these athletes podcasters because they get an opportunity to tell you what they going through, what they went through in the moment and all that, which it should be fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested in what the athlete got to say. I'm not interested in what the guy got to say on the show that don't really know the athlete, that he ain't heard something from a third party verifier and he don't even know if it's true, because you could be stating a lot of things that the athlete can be sitting back and looking and saying, man, that's not true. So I'm liking what Cam Newton doing. You know, Gillie the Kid got a sports show too. He don't really do it that much, but I don't mind what Gillie the Kid is doing. You know, he rep Philadelphia. If you say something about Jalen Hurts after he just won a Super Bowl, he's not an elite quarterback. Gillie the Kid pointed out how a lot of these people they call an elite, Jalen Hurts put that belt to him. And Pat Mahomes being a guy a lot of these dudes like Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen can't beat, he went to the Super Bowl and put that belt to him. And when he played him in the Super Bowl, Pat Mahomes was lucky because he put that belt to him then. Jalen Hurts ended up fumbling the ball, which ended up affecting how the game went. It's like it affected the momentum. It was going the Eagles' way. If the Eagles would have went down there, Jalen Hurts would have went down there and scored on that play, I think that would have been a different Super Bowl. Him fumbling the ball, letting the Chiefs get a score, I think right before the half, that affected the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm cool with what Gillie the Kid is doing. I'm cool with what Cam Newton is doing. Y'all keep doing y'all thing because y'all give me content and give me something to look at. But if you ain't seen both the clips, I'm gonna put it on this video. Go watch the clips, man. They both funny. I like the petty Cam Newton and I like Gillie the Kid being Gillie the Kid. That's who he always is, man. But hey, Like, comment, subscribe on my video, and tell me how you feel about it. Should Cam get back at some of these guys or keep bringing up his name, talking down on him? And was Gillie the Kid right to defend his guy Jalen Hurts, because Cam Newton seemed like he was slighting him a little bit? But like, comment, subscribe on my video. I am out.